personally, um, I think obviously the year before wasn't what we wanted as a team, and not being in the postseason, or like like the season finishing early, and then having an injury, right? And I think it was just, for me personally, it just felt like the bottom, right? Like just being in a place where I've really never been before, with an injury, and feeling really down, and feeling like, yeah, like it was tough. It was a hard time, and not really knowing what the future was gonna hold, and going through the the rehab process. Obviously, first the surgery, which is it was completely hard for me to go through and like understand. But also after that, the rehab process, that was super hard, and something that I've never done before. And yeah, like it was just super tough. And coming into the season, obviously, like I had a lot of ambitions and goals, and things that I wanted to accomplish. And I just, for me personally, I just, like, I'm grateful. I think for me that's the most important thing, like just being grateful that after going through everything that I went through, like, I was standing up, and I worked really hard to be out there. And I just want to thank, obviously everyone like that was around me during that period of time, like, getting the surgery done, the rehab process, Amanda, Alex, Scott, all those guys that spent, like, Ray, spent hours just working on me, and making sure that I'm okay, and just putting the work in, like to get me to where I am. And then also in the basketball side, like with Earl, John Goodwillie, Fab, Mike. I mean, obviously the whole coaching staff, but just all those guys dedicated every single day to making me better, and focusing their time and energy, to yeah, to help me. And I'm just super grateful, man. Like, that I was able to have a full healthy season. Obviously, like, from the time that I was healthy throughout. And I'm just blessed. And I've heard a lot of people, going through the things that I've been through, and it was a lot harder for them. And I'm just super blessed and grateful that I was able to be healthy the whole season, and have all those people in my journey, and helping me to get healthy. So yeah, I'm grateful.
To that point, what's the one thing when you mentioned coaching staff and we see the results on the court, but for yourself as a player, mentally growth, what's the things that we don't see when it comes to conversations that you've had with them over the years to get you to the level, to get you ready to go out and be different?
Like, no, like, it's a lot of conversation, man. Like, I think one of my favorite things, like, during the season, was me coming in early, and I know that I'm gonna see, Fab, I'm gonna see Mike, I'm gonna see John, Earl, like all those guys, like, and just the energy that they had about themselves, and just being there, being dedicated to every single day. Like, I come in, and we get work done, and it was just fun. Like, even when it, sometimes on the court it didn't go like we wanted to, but it was fun. Like, just those guys were there, and we talked about every single game and things that we could have done better, and it was just a little bit more in depth, like just kind of like dissecting the game, and like understanding what we need to do better. And I think it was a lot more of that, and there was definitely people that was there, and that we had that connection, and worked through things, and yeah, that felt good. That was the part that maybe we don't see all year, but those conversations are there, and those film sessions are there. Me and Earl, and everyone, just like making sure that we understand how to get better, and what we need to do to get to the next level.
This is the first time since the championship season, which was its own thing, since you'll have a full summer really
Right.
to work on things. Have you started to formulate that list of things?
Um,
What do you think you need most in order to take your game to the next level?
Right. I think, yeah, it's a lot of things. I mean, obviously, like, it's pretty early. Just after last night. But I definitely know that there's things out there that I need to get better, And I think one thing that I've always wanted to do it was to be a complete player, play at all levels of the game, like go all the way to the rim, mid range, and then be a threat at the 3 point line. I think like literally like that's for me what makes me a complete player, and then ball handling. And so I think those things just for me like that's like in general what I see. I mean all the details. I think there's a lot more in depth on what I will need to work on that I'll probably touch on. But for now that's just like that's what I think like be like a threat at all 3 levels of the game.
Pascal, this team step into a different layer of leadership with this team, and looking forward into the future, what do you think makes a great leader that you'd like to continue to be for this
Yeah.
program?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, I think for me, like, I'm probably asking myself those same questions, right? Like, trying to figure out how I can be helpful, and I think just like with my personality, it's definitely not easy, to be in those positions, like not really feeling that comfortable, and to be that person that's gonna like talk and do all these things. But I think that what I've learned throughout this process is just that. Sometimes me just going out there and giving everything that I have and playing my heart out and having fun and enjoying the game is enough. Like or me coming in the first in the gym and putting the work in, and sometimes for me it just feels like routine, right? But like everyone else is looking at it, like, and people will mention it, and it's like you know that they're watching it, and for them it's like the younger guys that we have, I hope that they probably take something from it. I think that for me, like that's kind of like what I've learned. It's just that sometimes it's not just always about like just going out there and being vocal. It's just about like doing the right things and doing like playing with passion and being a leader on the court in terms of just like playing the game like and putting everything into it is sometimes enough.
Pascal, you started the season talking about how with Kyle leaving, you wanted to feel like the guy on this team, like something different. Did you feel what you hoped you'd feel? Did you get what you wanted to feel this season?
Wait, say one more time. Sorry.
You started the season talking about how with Kyle's departure, you wanted to feel like the guy on this team and a leader on the court, a guy who could get up the shots. Was that satisfied?
That's what I said. But yeah, no, I think again like my game has evolved a lot, and I do feel confident with the offense running through me and be able to make decisions, which I think I got awfully better at, and just like making plays, and I think that again like part of that is just like if you have the ball in your hands, doesn't mean that you're going to shoot 30 shots a game. It's being able to make the decisions and being able to put your teammates in places to be successful. And I think that like it's gotten a lot better with that, and for me, I got a lot better, with handling, the basketball and just knowing, kind of like understanding where everyone is going to be at and trying to make the right plays every time down the floor, and yeah, like I'm okay to how that's going. And I have to do my part also on getting better on certain things. But yeah.
Pascal, so much of the talk this season has been about the unique roster construction that you guys have, all the 6'8", 6'9" guys, the length, the interchangeability, positionless. How have you seen that vision develop over the course of the season, and ultimately how well do you feel it was executed and worked?
I mean, I think we had a just having, for me, I think for me it was like just having guys that can do a lot of things, on both sides of the floor, and I think on defense it showed a lot, like us being able to switch and guard different people and being tough to play against. I think that it worked, and being versatile as a team, playing fast, transition, and I think it opened up the game. I mean, I'm not like I don't know what, like I feel like it's, I always say like it's hard for me to talk about these things where it's like the construction of the team, because like that's not like, yeah, that's like my job, like I said, is hard enough. And I try not to really worry about it, and I think for me it's just being out there on the floor and with whatever is on the floor, whoever is my teammate, and working to make the best out of it, and like be the best team that we can be. But I thought that like it was really good to have all those versatile guys and guys that can do a lot of things on the floor and I think it was fun. Obviously, like disappointing because we felt like we could have done a lot more as a team, and we proved a lot of things and we got a lot better also. Like it was a lot of ups and downs and I think that I just want to like those guys we did a great job just like continue to fight like. We sometimes it felt like it was gonna go down but we never allowed it and we continued to fight and work and kudos to those guys and everyone on the team.
I know
Sorry, I
you-
just want to interrupt for a second. I think Brad's going to be done shortly, so let me do a couple more in English and then two in French and see where we land and where the
You talked about, sorry, Josh, do you want to go ahead? You talked about kind of stepping into this role where you wanted to teach and lead. I'm wondering if there's anyone that surprised you in the ways in which you've learned from them over this season through going through highs and lows.
Interesting. I think for me, like I think there's a lot of people on the team that just again like they went through a lot of tough times and maybe the season didn't go like they wanted to earlier and things like that and yeah, like I was really proud of Boucher and like like just him like handling everything and being able to like just have a game like he had last night. What I mean? Like he played his heart out, and he's been doing that a lot, and just being in a position like that. And I think those guys just continue to teach you like, man, like it's gonna be down times. You just got to continue to stick with it. I was really proud of Scotty and just seeing his work ethic and the things that he's able to do. Obviously, rookie of the year. And just being able to be out there and work every day, like he put the work in, like, and I just hope that he continues that. But yeah, like just seeing all those things continue to teach you different things about yourself and yeah, like I loved all that. There's a lot. I mean, I can go in detail about everyone, but I feel like that I saw things in them that made me feel like, man, like like I learned a little bit about myself, so things that I can also do.
Pascal, sur ma droite. Simplement, quel bilan dresse-tu de la saison sur le plan collectif?
Ouais, sur le plan collectif, je pense que bien sûr que l'objectif n'a pas été atteint. Être éliminé, c'était pas notre objectif et pour nous, en allant dans la saison, on avait de grands objectifs et bien sûr on les a pas atteints, mais je pense que on a fait du bon boulot, on a travaillé dur en équipe. Parfois, c'était pas toujours beau, mais on n'a pas lâché les bras. Tout le monde a fait son boulot, a essayé de faire le mieux qu'il pouvait pour aider l'équipe à gagner. Et ouais, tout ce qu'on peut faire maintenant, c'est juste de repartir et voir ce qu'on peut faire de mieux et revenir encore plus fort. Mais c'est pas la fin qu'on voulait, mais je pense qu'il y a des promesses quand même.
Sur le plan individuel, on peut dire que ça a été ta meilleure saison depuis l'année du championnat. Est-ce que tu sens que tu t'es réellement établi comme l'option numéro 1 de ce club-là qui a été chercher ce que tu voulais?
Bon, je pense que ouais, je me suis beaucoup développé pendant la saison. Bien sûr qu'en venant dans la saison et à venir d'une blessure, c'était pas toujours évident, c'était pas toujours facile, mais avec le travail, j'ai pu continuer à développer pendant l'année et continuer à ascender. Et je pense que ouais, c'était une bonne saison, mais je pense aussi qu'il y a beaucoup plus de travail à faire. Comme j'ai dit, ne pas avoir le résultat qu'on voulait, ça me fait juste comprendre que ouais, je peux continuer à aller de l'avant et tout ce que j'ai envie de faire, c'est juste de repartir, travailler dur et voir ce que je peux faire de mieux pour aider cette équipe.
So Fred is here. There's a burning question that we need to get for Pascal. I'm happy to take one more and then we'll get the show.
Pascal, I just want to ask, based on how things did go this season and maybe the end wasn't
You good over there, man? You good? Everything good, man? All right.
Don't worry about that.
All right, Doug, I'm just making sure, man. I'm making sure you're good. All right, good. You gotta ask a question first, man.
trajectory that's positive?
Right. I mean, it's hard to say positive because we lost, right? Like, and we didn't. We had a lot of goals, and I felt like, we could have done more and achieved more. But also, yeah, like optimistic, like just knowing that, like I said earlier, like from where I came from in the season and how I was able to evolve and continue to get better as the season was going on. Yeah, I'm definitely optimistic that like this it's gonna get better. Like I know that it's gonna get better, and I feel like again having an off season that's kind of like a little longer and where I'm not just rehabbing my shoulder, right? Like I'm working on my game. Um, it's gonna definitely help me because I always felt like I was one of those people that during the summer like got better. Just thinking about my basketball career in general, like not playing basketball for 10, 11 years, and every summer was definitely important for me, and now just being able to have that, just go back to the drawing boards and work, continue to evolve in my game and being the player that I feel like I can become, a complete player that can do everything on the floor. Like that's my goal, and I feel like I can achieve it, and it's there, it's reachable, and all I have to do is go for it and work for it, and I think that I have that part kind of down in terms of like I know I'm gonna put the work in, and hopefully the result come with it.
Josh, give a quick one.
One very quick one. You know you had a great season, but would All-NBA recognition mean something to you?
I think yeah. I think we feel good. Obviously, like just being one of those top players, like just cause of all the hard work, man, and everything that's gone into it, and again, I tend not to really like worry myself about things that I can't control, like um, so yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be cool, but then again, it's out of my hands, and we just see what happens. I don't think that whatever that is not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do or becoming who I feel like I should become or I need to become. So like I'm not really worried about it, but at the same time, it'd be nice.